Tēnā koe, I'm Neil Challenger. I'm head of the School of Landscape Architecture at Lincoln University. So landscape architecture is this design discipline. We're interested in designing the environment, solving social problems, making the world a better place. So that means things like everything from housing, new towns, Papakai the housing, Pegasus new town, and at the moment heaps and heaps of work in the central city looking at what we're going to do about the earthquake. So if you're into geography, if you're into art or graphics, if you're into society, then those are good bases to come in and pick up on this program, because landscape architecture really is about making spaces for people. So here at Lincoln University we offer the only course in Indigenous landscape architecture in the world. Obviously we're focused here on Māori issues and really questions of what is needed to give Māori a voice in the landscape. Where is Māori in the landscape? What do we need to do to make the landscape work and meet Māori needs? And that's what we're heading towards, with work variously on marae, on Papakai and the housing, and now in the central city, which is the big push.
Hi, my name's Anikaro Ross Hoskins and I'm a Māori landscape architect student at Lincoln University. Studying at Lincoln University is a great atmosphere. They have a strong focus on the multicultural aspect of landscape architecture, with landscape architecture courses in Māori culture, assessing the different fundamental elements that are intrinsic to Māori landscapes. So with my class, one of the things we're doing at the moment about the earthquake is that we're doing a project looking at east of the city. About 7,000 people have been displaced. The question is, where do they go? Most people aren't thinking about it, and what we're thinking about is how can those people, how can that community continue to live in the east of the city in a way that works? And so we're actually looking at green space, bringing back ecology, looking at making so you can use the Avon River for eeling and ramatuna and inana and other stuff. It's kind of a fantastic chance to rebuild the city in a different way and make it a better place. At the moment our class is looking at the redevelopment of the eastern suburbs. So we're focusing on the displacement of 7,000 households through the red zone, and looking at open space where we can create different densities of housing to have options to put people in those, and then looking at ways that we can use the red zone, so creating wetlands and open space, recreational activities. We're also looking at ways to make that landscape more culturally driven, so we're looking at the ideas of Waka along the at the mouth of the Avon and then to the estuary in New Brighton. We're looking at harakeke production through that area, so ways to make the area more culturally focused. If you're passionate about wanting to create change that people will see, that you can drive past and say, hey, I had input in that. If you have creativity inside you, if you like to place your stamp on the world, then I think it's an awesome degree, because it allows you to be creative and help people around you, especially with the earthquake and stuff like that. I know that in 10 years I can drive past something and I know that I've had input in that.
There's a lot of opportunity for Māori landscape architects, not only because the Māori voice is now heard in a way that it wasn't heard 15, 20 years ago, so that there's a need there, there's a recognised and accepted need, but also because Māori bring with them a unique set of skills and talents, and they open doors up for employers, and so employers are going to want the skills that Māori graduates are going to bring with them. So it's a great time to get on the Waka.